Hello, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Tarot with Kat. It's a brand new channel that I'm starting today, August 31st, 2025. And I'm doing readings for all of the zodiac signs for the month of September 2025. I figured today would be a perfect day to do it with what is happening planetarily with Mercury entering into this Chiron Trine formation where apparently intuition and all of these things are supposed to be so much stronger, and doors and portals opening up for huge changes in everyone's life. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius. If you like the reading, please hit like, please hit subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I also have a link down below to buy me a cup of coffee if you can afford to, and you'd like to. I'd appreciate that as well. So I hope you like this reading for Sagittarius. I myself am also a Sagittarius. Born on the final day of Sagittarius on the winter solstice, December 21st. So this will be a reading for myself as well for the month of September. So this should be interesting. Sagittarians are born from November 22nd to December 21st. We're known for being outgoing and very sociable people, always shooting higher, very optimistic, good sense of humor, very people. Sagittarians. So let's clear this energy. And we're going to do this reading for Sagittarius for the month of September 2025. And I usually like to shuffle them up until the Querent card pops out like that. So that's us. The Querent, King of Pentacles, represents us. And maybe we'll get our obstacle or awareness card jump out like that. Okay, so there's our obstacle, or what to have in our awareness about our situation. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there and just deal out the rest of our Celtic cross here. And so below us in our subconscious tool shed here, we've got a 9 of Cups. Our immediate past, we've got a 9 of Wands. We've got, as our crowning us, as our ideal, we've got an Ace of Swords. Near future, we've got a Knight of Wands in the near future for us. Down here in our subconscious, in our environment, we're getting a 7 of Swords. Makes sense. Our current environment is the 3 of Swords. This is all making supreme sense to me in my life. In our position for our hopes and fears, we've got an Ace of Cups. And as our final outcome, I love it. Oh, we got a 6 of Cups, which I love. Okay, very cool. A lot of yellow. Immediately, like, I like to look out at the spread and see what jumps out, and little bits of red here and there, which are cards of action and things happening. But primarily, I'm seeing a lot of yellow, which is happiness and optimism, which suits Sagittarius just fine. So now I take our other deck, also a writer deck, and I call it the writer deck, but I'm really trying to change that habit and call it the Smith deck, because the artist who fascinates me, Pamela Coleman Smith, who designed all the artwork and including the meanings of like the minor arcana back in 1909, she never got any credit, never got her name on the box. If you want to know more about her, it's fascinating. Check out my bio in the description below, and I talk more about her history, because she was just a fascinating woman who got forgotten. And so I like to use, this is a holographic deck. I still don't have the card yet. Waiting for the card. Our confirmation is this one. So I don't know what that is. I like to use this. This is the universe in a pyramid. It's hard to see, but it's just the neatest, coolest little thing that my son gave me, one of my sons. And so I like to keep that to hold our confirmation card right there. But you can see it is the writer deck, only holographic. It's the classic pictures only in a hologram. And they're really neat, but they don't show up great on camera. So I just draw the 1 as our confirmation card. What's really fun is, as I'm giving this reading, Sagittarians, If anything is ringing true to you and you have a guess what you think this card is going to be as our confirmation card to kind of give a little bit more clarification on this whole reading, put that in the comment section below as you're listening. That's always fun to see if people can guess what this card might be under here. So Sagittarians, you are coming up as the King of Pentacles. So kings are in power, in control. They're stable. So you've reached a point where you are finally in control of your finances and your career and your job. You've got some power. You are taking charge and you're in control of that. This is you for the month of September anyway. And this is what's crossing you or coming up as your thing that you're going to have to hurdle over, be aware of, come to grips with, something like that. And it's a 3 of Wands, which is interesting because to me, this is always like contemplating a journey. Like he's looking out, he's got a couple wands, but he's looking out across the lands about, what is out there. And so I'm seeing that if this is coming up as an obstacle, that I need to look out for where else I'm headed. And I got to be careful that I'm not reading my personal into this, because these readings that I do will have slightly different meanings for each of you out there listening to me, but I am very much seeing how this is coming into play in my personal life. Sagittarians, below us, we've got this 9 of Cups in our subconscious, in our toolbox. It's a card of plenty and satisfaction, and my cups are overflowing. I've got everything. And not just, this is not money. This is emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction, good relationships, being fulfilled that way. We've got that in our favor, in our toolbox. In our immediate past, we've got a 9 of Wands. We've been battling, we've been weary, we've been working, we've been fighting it out. But wands are not swords. Wands are used for practice. Wands are used also to build. They're used to build homes and your gates and so wands are more about work and about, rather than actual fighting, which would be swords, which would be like legal battles and things like that. So this means more like work. At work, we've been doing so much in our recent past in work. Did I mention that I'm also a school teacher? So yeah, so I can totally relate to my immediate past, all these wands, and just feeling, oh my gosh, he's standing there and he's victorious and he's standing there, he's doing it, but he's like, has to use that 9th wand to like hold him up. He's so exhausted. Ace of Swords, swords representing new ideas, thoughts. Aces are always a beginning, something brand new, some new ideas, some new great big undertaking. And I have a couple of things that in my own life that I know I'm embarking on that will take a lot of careful thought and consideration. They are big ideas that I'm excited about, that I want to bring to fruition. And I think that's the same for you. Also, you other Sagittarians listening to this. So in our immediate future, we've got a Knight of Wands racing in. Got to be careful of them. They can be impetuous. They can gallop in before they cover all their bases and stuff. But Knights represent somebody coming into our life with a message, an offer, a trip, an opportunity that comes your way, that we're going to be considering here in September, I think. So in our subconscious, we are feeling in this environment, we're feeling like we might be getting ripped off. We might be getting, it's a 7 of Swords. It's a, look out. The 7 of Swords is about, it means somebody's going to maybe trying to kind of rob you, or maybe take part of your deal, steal part of your project, take credit for it themselves, or something like that, or not give credit where credit's due, or something along those lines. And that's what we're feeling. That's what we're feeling inside our subconscious. This isn't necessarily happening, but maybe we're feeling that way because that's what's always happened to us so much. So we're feeling that. And our immediate environment in September is going to involve some painful ends to some relationships, whether it's a romantic relationship, business relationship, or friend relationship. There's some heartache. There's some heartache and pain that's going to be coming along. Some sort of ending or losses that are going to cause some heartache. But that is often very necessary in order to grow and evolve and achieve what we want to achieve. And so in our hopes and dreams area here on our reading is an Ace of Cups, which again, we would hope for some new wonderful overflowing of emotion and relationships and love. And we want love in our life and love and abundance after having to go through this heartache. We are hoping for abundant, never-ending fountain of love. And what will happen is we're going to find it. And we got the Six of Cups, and this is the card of family and nostalgia, and the young you going to the old you and saying here, and just reconnecting with your past and your ancestors and reforming family relationships and old friendships and just realizing, hey, those old friendships, they are still there. And that's what's going to be happening as in the outcome for September for Sagittarians. So now I have no idea what this confirmation card might be. Super curious. I do know what I'm thinking for myself in terms of me being a King of Pentacles in charge of my finances and the ideas and things that I want to put into place so that I can escape how I have definitely been feeling in my job and career and stuff. And also to escape feeling like this and this heartache here and reach this. I know me personally as a Sagittarius, I need to be careful and clear and thoughtful and mindful and make sure I'm not rushing in, but don't get analysis paralysis either and let that prevent me from acting. So I'm imagining it might be a card related to that. I don't know. So let's see what our confirmation card is. More wands, confirmation card, 5 of wands. So 5 of wands, it's a card of just petty battles, petty arguments, and this might be again a warning to me. If I'm going to make this happen, I should not engage in just this petty arguing. This is a card of apprentice, like play fighting. They're youths. If you look at all the people, they're young men, they're boys with these wands, and they're like play fighting with sticks, like child's play is what this is. This is child's play. And so I don't think we want child's play. I think I need to be more serious about how I approach this. Here I am. I've shifted this to my personal reading just because I'm a Sagittarius. Anyway, I don't know if any of this rang true for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like button and subscribe button. Maybe consider buying me a cup of coffee with the link right below. You can buy me a cup of coffee if you enjoyed it. I would really love it if you've subscribed to my channel. Share this out on your website or the link to my channel if you enjoyed the reading and want to recommend me to other people out on your Facebook page or Instagram page or other social media. I really, really appreciate the help. So happy September, Sagittarians, and I hope to see you back here at Tarot with Kat very soon. Bye.